Hi, welcome back to Finally You Know, Fun with Katie. So today I thought I'd talk about something that helps me get back to my grounded self when life is feeling a little overwhelming or chaotic, or I'm just feeling overwhelmed. This can happen to any of us at any time. And sometimes in the past, what I used to do is just push myself and push myself and push myself to grind, and it wasn't actually helpful, and it would be exhausting and get me past my threshold of my max capacity of what I could handle. So one thing that I found very helpful on my journey when it comes to investing time in my self-care and myself, finally me now, is actually doing something that might seem counterproductive, taking a step back. Especially when you have a whole checklist of items to do, especially when you have all these tasks, even if they're time sensitive. So one thing that I do to step back and give myself the breather and recovery that I need, which actually helps me move forward with some of those things that I need to do, is art. Art allows me to express my emotions, it allows me to release stress, and it also adds to my quality of life. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I have done. I am a self-taught artist. I have a friend who's a professional artist who I've also worked and studied with, who was so kind to help me in basically like refining my skill and giving me some pro tips. You don't have to be a pro artist to get the benefits of investing in yourself, taking a breather when you need it most. So here's some of my examples. I go to Dollar Tree all the time. I love doing frames and wooden projects. These are my favorite things to do. And I often give these away for gifts. So super affordable. If you're not having a lot of money, you're on a budget, there's a lot of options. Another thing I can get at Dollar Tree is canvases. So this is one, I just used a pencil to draw it, and I'm going to go back and use acrylic paints, which are super cheap. You can get them at like Walmart for 50 cents, 79 cents, Dollar Tree for $1. Depending on how fancy, you can get, packages for like 20 bucks on Amazon. Another thing I've done are vision board collages using only stickers. You can get packages of stickers, and I use positive affirmation and imagery to express myself. Also on here, I'm going to show this a little bit closer here. You'll notice a lot of squiggles and random designs. That's called Zentangle, and it's an actual type of art form that allows the mind to be calm and relax, and that's where it gets the name Zen, and tangle comes from scribbling. Okay. A little more advanced art technique that is specifically designed to help with our neuro pathways is called neurographics. It came out of Russia. It's been around for a while. People are certified in this, and they teach professional classes. I actually have contacts in Utah and in Vegas and other states in the nation where you can look up where neurographics are being offered and take a course. These are really life-changing, and they're really beautiful. So I'm going to show you a few examples. This is one neurographic that I've done. This one was specifically like the yin and yang of my own divine feminine and masculine within me. Really, really cool. Each neurographic has different themes. This is one I did for abundance and growth and expansion in my life. And then this one was coming into a more balanced divine feminine and masculine. So this is like step 1, and then this was my step 2 of it. So one of the cool things about neurographics that is fun is you can also expand on a skill within the same skill. So these are just 5 short examples, but I really encourage you, when you're feeling really thin and tired in life, take a minute to step back. Even if you feel like you can't spare the time, believe me, the best thing you can do is spare the time to go easy on yourself, be gentle with your mind and your body, and honor your emotions where you're at by taking the biggest breath. And art is a great way to pause. So go do some art and have some fun.